Hello guys, happy weekend to you. How you guys doing? This is your girl Lady T. I bring you good tidings. I really want to talk about our African women. African women, this message is for you. Because what I'm about to talk about, as in, is really common in Africa, especially in Africa among our African women, and which is when somebody comes to live with you as a maid. The way African women, not all, some African women treat their mates. Ah, Hapa, it's not good. It's not good. Because they come to stay with you, you just treat them as if they are less human. Let me tell you something. Nobody can choose who their parents should be. Nobody has the power to choose that this is the person I want my parent to be, should be. Because of life circumstances, maybe some of these mates that comes to stay with you, they are staying with you maybe because they lost their parents or their parents are poor and their parents could not, take care of them or send them to school, so they choose to give them out as mates. Let me tell you something. If everybody has the power of choice over who their parents should be, poor man no go get pikin o. Because everybody go wan choose big man, make it be their papa or their mama. Nobody, poor man no go born for this life. Because everybody wants a good life. But if the circumstances of life has made these people to become your maid, please treat them well. Because you can never tell what the future holds. You can never tell what tomorrow will bring. Today, they might be your maid, but tomorrow you might be at the mercy of that very person. So when they come to stay with you, show them love. Put them in school. And if you can't put them in school, at least let them learn an handwork. Let them be able to be useful to themselves in the future. Imagine that this person in question is your own child. Treat them like your own children. Don't treat them as if they are animals. You see some of these women, these mates in their house. I'm not talking about the one who are above, 18. I'm talking about this underage. Maybe some of them, they are just 10 years, 7 years, 13 years staying with you. And you just treat them as if they are less human. They wake up 4 a.m. They will work from 4 a.m. till 12 midnight. No rest. Haba, woman, this is unfair now. Eh? They will walk and walk and walk and walk and walk as if they are donkeys. And even some of them, you will not give them food. If you see them eating, you will beat them up. As in, do you have conscience? They might be mates today, but do you know the plan that God has for them for tomorrow? Your children eat on the dining table. And these mates, this little girl, will eat on the floor of your kitchen. As she can't, eat on the same table with you and your family. Abba, tell me, what color of blood do you have? What is the color of your own blood? I have never seen any human being that his own blood color is different from every other person's own. So that is to show that everybody in this life has the same color of blood. We might have the same different skin color, but every human being has the same color of blood. So that means that it's the same blood that is flowing in your body that is flowing in the vein of that person, that little girl. Please treat your housemaid. Treat them well. Treat them with love. Because tomorrow, you might be at the mercy of that child. Tomorrow, Your children might be at the mercy of that maid that you once maltreated. And you know the irony of it. To you, you think, yes, the way you treat the child, she wakes up very early in the morning, she will do the housework till midnight, she doesn't have enough sleep, your children are, they are like, you treat your children like eggs. Do you know what you're doing? You are training that child. At that moment, you are maltreating her. Quite all right, but you are training her. She will end up, and I pray she will end up to marry a good man. The man who is going to marry that girl is going to enjoy her, and her children is going to enjoy her. But do you know what become of your own children? They will become brats because they have no training. They can't do anything because you don't allow your children to be trained to know how to do housework. They don't know how to cook. The only thing they know how to cook is hot water. Because why? You have refused to train them. Because you have a maid who is less human to you. So your children don't know how to do anything. The maid will clean the house. Your children will come and scatter it and dirty it. You will call the maid, you insult her, and and she will come back again. Clean the house how many times in a day? And to you, you think you are maltreating that child. No, you are spoiling your own children. And one thing is that when you are doing all these things, remember, nemesis will catch up with you. Because why? Whatever you sow, you will reap. Tomorrow, when things start working the opposite way with you, when you be faced with circumstances of life, you think it's one witch or one wizard that is disturbing you. No, it is not witch, it is not wizard. It is what you have done with your own hands. And nemesis normally comes when you have forgotten what you did. You might be a big woman today. Tomorrow, you might be at the mercy of somebody. So treat people well. Treat them with love. Treat them the way you would like to be treated. And some of these people, their husbands, they are animals. A little girl staying with you. In the night, you want to go and, molest that child. You will sneak into the guest room, touching her, wanting to make love to her. Haba. African men, make una change you. If somebody should do that to your own child, how will you feel? Anyway, there are some men who sleep with their daughter, so it is not new. Let go of this animalistic spirit that is inside of you. That you see an underage girl and you have a wife simply because she's at the mercy of your family members. So you just take advantage of her, wanting to molest her. And the thing is that when their wife now catches them, the woman will be the living daylight out of the girl. The poor girl, what does she know? And why this man is molesting her, you'll be threatening her. You'll be threatening her. If you tell anybody, I will kill you. If you tell anybody, I will kill you. Come, let me tell you something. The hottest part of hellfire is waiting for you if you don't change. Because God is watching you. Because what you are doing to that child, you might think that nobody sees you or the girl cannot cry out to anybody. But God is watching you. And God will surely punish you if you don't change. God will surely punish you if you don't change. So if you are watching me right now and you have been doing that to innocent people because they are the mercy or they are at your mercy or at the mercy of your wife and you take advantage of them to molest them, you better change now. Because God is going to punish you. And you are a woman, please. If you have a maid staying with you, treat that maid with love. Treat them well. They are also human beings like you. Why I am telling you this is that you don't know what tomorrow will bring. You don't know what will become of that maid tomorrow. You don't know where God is going to elevate her. And you don't know what is going to become of you. You don't know where your children with that maid, where they will meet tomorrow. And they might be at the mercy of that maid. It is the good thing that you do that will speak for you and for your children tomorrow. Even though the maid will have a forgiving heart to forgive you or to forgive your children, your own conscience will continue to judge you. because you know that even though after maltreating this child, yet in future she still come to your rescue, your conscience will never forgive you because you know that you have never treated that child well. So please, if a maid is staying with you, a little girl is staying with you, send her to school. If you cannot afford to send her to school, you send her to learn a handwork, tailoring, hairdressing, name it. Let her learn something. Let her be able to say that this is my mother. Even though you are not a biological mother, she'll be able to say, no, this woman treated me like her own child. Let her be able to call your children that these are my sisters, these are my brother, because of the love you showed to her. Don't let her say and say that woman is a wicked man, in short, na winch. No, that is not a good name. So please treat human being well. Remember, the future does not belong to you because you don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know what tomorrow will become. So treat people who are under you. Treat them with love, with respect, because nobody knows tomorrow. If this video has been useful to you, please press the like button, share to bless other people. Also drop your comment or even your experience. Maybe you have gone through what I'm talking about. You can share your experience with other people by leaving your comments below. And also you can find me on YouTube, Tina King. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so that whenever I make a video, you'll be the first to receive it, to receive an alert. So thank you very much and have a lovely weekend.